Hi, Randy Graham here with Curtis Orchard, here to do a little bit of home cooking. Today we're going to try milk butter sweet corn. Now, we found this recipe and apparently it's fairly well known in the Midwest, although honestly I've never heard of it. Well, we're going to start right now with the very first and most important ingredient, and that is wonderful, perfectly tender, Illinois grown sweet corn. And let me tell you, I've eaten sweet corn all over the United States. Nothing beats Illinois sweet corn. I know I'll probably get some comments disagreeing with that, but Illinois grows some of the best there is. So what we do with milk butter sweet corn is we use 4 cups of water, 1 cup of milk, and 1 stick of butter. We put those in a pot and bring them to a simmer on the stove. Now I've broken up my other sweet corn pieces over here, and once it's simmering nicely, you just set those in, and we're going to let those simmer for about 6 minutes. I'm going to do about half of them in this pot. The advantage of this is once they've simmered about 6 minutes, you should turn the heat off, let it sit for a little bit, and then when you extract the ears from the milk butter, the butter kind of coats it. So you're not buttering heavily, but they're getting a nice light coating of butter, and it's got that milk, and it just gives it a sweet, really wonderful flavor. We've tried this last night, and that's why I really wanted to show it to you, because it's really fantastic. Now we're doing something a little bit different here. We've got one on this side that we've done the full stick of butter. This one we actually did half a stick. So we're going to try the two side by side and see if there's any way to get away with doing it with a half stick as opposed to a full stick. If we can't taste a difference, then why go with a full stick? You might as well have it a little bit lower in fat and stuff, and a little bit healthier, a little less expensive to make. So we'll give that about 6 minutes and we'll come back. Okay, you can hear our timer going off, so it's been 6 minutes. Now we're going to turn the heat off and wait a few minutes so that it cools slightly, so that when we pull the corn out, it coats the corn with the butter mixture. And the recipe said to use salted butter, but we use typically unsalted in our cooking here, so we're going to just use a little bit of pink salt and salt the ears after we pull them out. Okay, so we've let them cool a little bit, and the recipe says 3 minutes, and you know, it's been 5 or 6. It's very forgiving, I think, but this is the batch with half a stick of butter, and boy, it smells really good. I have a hard time believing that you need a whole stick of butter to make this recipe work, but we are about to find out, because I love sweet corn, so testing 2 different types of recipes is just fine with me. We're pulling them out and hoping to just kind of get that coating on them a little bit. All right. Now this is the pot that has the full stick of butter. Those look delicious too. And this would be a really great recipe for guests because it really enhances the flavor of the sweet corn. So next we will try it. It's time to try them. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of salt, and this is of course optional. Some people like a little salt and some really don't, so that's fine. The thing is that we have really excellent sweet corn at Curtis Orchard. We work with a lot of local growers within about 30 miles of us. So depending on when you watch this, right now we've got really good sweet corn in the store, but you might need to call ahead to see if we have it. It's been a little bit hit and miss with sweet corn this year as far as availability. This is the one with the full cup, not full cup, full stick of butter in it. Man, that's really good. This is the recipe with half a stick of butter instead of a full stick. Honestly, I really can't tell the difference. They're both excellent. I think the milk really makes a smooth, textured flavor, and the butter, it kind of blends together somehow. Can't really describe it. You really should try it and see if you like it as much as I do. I want to give you a little add-on to our video. While we were eating dinner, we decided to put the corn on our plate back in the hot bath just to let it stay warm. We wondered if it would overcook if it's sitting in there with the heat off. What we found is it's perfect if you're having a dinner party and you want to offer seconds. Leaving the corn in the milk bath is perfect. It does not cook any further really, but it keeps it nice and warm. So when you serve that second round, it's just as fresh and wonderful as when it first came out. Thanks for watching this quick little home cooking video. Remember, get out right away and get sweet corn because it's seasonal and you may get sweet corn coming in for other states, but if you want Illinois sweet corn, you gotta get it when it's ready.